Hello, my love. Welcome back to Being Her. I hope that you are hearing the rain around me. We're having a very romantic moment, you and I, because right now I am sitting in my car. I have come to where I am used to talking to you, where it all began, where it all started, where I started to tell you my secrets on how I make and manifest the world around me to move in the way I want it to. And I think that you can too. And in fact, you can. And I wanted to come back into my car and have a heart-to-heart with you about black cat energy and what it means to be a magnetic woman in the world and how you can move in this world and shape the world around you. You can hear the rain. This brings out the English girl in me, the London girl. I really love this vibe, and I just wanted to focus. Life has been really lifing. There's been a lot going on. There's a lot of, things happening in my life. Kids, everything is very busy, and this is like my downtime to really come here and talk to you, to be on a level and just get it all out and talk. I just recorded not one, not two, but 3 TikToks about something very interesting called white cat energy. And it is about light feminine energy, because a lot of you girlies, if you want to find the TikTok, you will see me wearing this shirt. If you are listening to this, it is a blue and white striped shirt, and I'm wearing a unicorn necklace that my son gave me, and he said, "Mommy, wear it." And I was like, "Yes, son," because I want to raise that good masculine energy in him to know that when you gift a girl something, she's gonna wear it, okay? The reason I came on and decided to talk about white cat energy is because a lot of women have been writing to me and saying I really don't resonate with black cat energy, in terms of the fact that I feel like I'm the golden retriever. The golden retriever being the one that chases, and the black cat being the one who is being chased. It's a relationship dynamic that went viral on TikTok. And the thing is, the reason that you might not resonate with black cat energy might be because you are a light feminine type of woman, and there is different types of femininity. There is light feminine and there is dark feminine. Basically, you could be one or the other, and white cat energy might be for you. So if you are listening to this and you want to know more about it, go on my TikTok. It's a white and blue striped shirt that I'm wearing. Have a look at it and let me know what you think. But this video is about how to activate your black cat energy and what it really means. I think it is a really pivotal, important conversation, because black cat energy allows us to be 2 things as a woman in the world. And we've arrived to this new precipice in life. It allows us to both be feminine, alluring, sexy, but also at the same time, it allows us to be stoic, strong, moving forward. We've had to choose between careers and children, all these things. It's a really confusing thing being a woman. I get it. A lot of you message me saying, I don't know whether to step into motherhood. Is it going to take a lot away from me? What am I going to do? What am I not going to do? It's confusing. And black cat energy tells you that you can be this woman who he chases. You are ultimately feminine. You are gorgeous, but you are also strong. The black cat energy allows you to be authentic and truly feminine. So I thought I would do this video to tell you how to activate that. This video is a paid partnership with BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an online platform where you can find a therapist that suits you. You can find them usually by 48 hours or thereabout, and you can see if they suit you. You can text them if you don't like talking to someone on the phone. I often don't like it. You don't have to travel anywhere to talk to them, which, as I said, in this Mercury retrograde and the busiest era of my life, with small children and everything, I can't find time to leave the house. If you need a second opinion on questions like externalizing and things like that, you can talk to that therapist. And if they don't suit you, you can find another one. You don't have that discomfort of, not coming to them again and them hassling to you as to why you're not attending, which can happen sometimes in real therapy settings, which I find really uncomfortable. So if you want to use my discount code, I will leave it in the description box below. It's BetterHelp/Margarita. And you can get a % off for your first time signing up, and enjoy that discount and have a chat with a therapist that suits you. Enjoy. Black cat energy is made up of 4 principles. It is independence. What does independence mean? Independence does not mean not caring or sharing and being cold and horrible. No, it means having an independence of spirit and mind, that you're not always asking him what he thinks. You're not always asking other people what they think. You are okay with other people disagreeing. You have an independence, and it's not always what you think it is, like financial independence, like you make your own money and you're a boss babe, because at the same time, A lot of women who make their own money and are boss babes really are codependent, and they really care about what society thinks or people at their job think or what their boss thinks, and that is not black cat energy. It is not an independent spirit and mind. Second thing it is mystery. A lot of us are in this cult of authenticity where you've got to tell everyone what your bowel movements look like, and the reality is, to be a really alluring woman, you've got to understand that life opens up like a book. It's like a storyline. You can't give everything away straight away and think that you're going to be magnetic and alluring. Mystery is very alluring, and even if you do find the person you're meant to be with, the old adage is like, we're supposed to just be ourselves and we shouldn't play games, and that's great. Games aren't a bad thing. The thing that makes us incredibly interesting as mammals and rats and monkeys and a lot of different species that are relationally dependent is that we play games. If you don't allow small mammals to play games, they literally cannot thrive. It is part of what makes us us. Games are a very, very good thing. Games are not a bad thing. You shouldn't look down on it just because, we're all set to be so authentic. So it's independence, it is mystery, followed by being unapologetic, and number 4 is confidence. Unapologetic, never complain, never explain. I've told you that till the cows come home. I've told you that many, many times. It is a very, very interesting and pure essence of being black cat energy. We spend a lot of time apologizing for ourselves, not knowing who we are. This does not mean that she's mean and horrible and never owns up to what she's done wrong. It just means that she doesn't depend on people like that. And confidence means she knows her mind, she knows who she is, she moves through the world with this effortless nature. I think there is something to be said about confidence, is that it allows other people to be at ease around you. When someone lacks confidence, and it might not be their fault, but it puts people in a relationship with you where they have to constantly hold you up in a certain way. They have to hold you up and make you feel a certain way and always console you and always be there for you. If you have an unapologetic and confident spirit, it allows the man especially who is around you to also have that freedom that men crave. The coziness in a relationship that you crave as a woman, men crave the opposite. They crave freedom. And that doesn't mean that they crave to not be around you, or they don't love you, or they don't want to be around you. No. Quite the opposite. It means that they want to have that freedom but still be with you. And black cat energy allows men to think and perceive that they have that freedom while spending a lifetime with you. Okay, so that is what black cat energy means. The foundation of it, though, black cat energy is an independent spirit, mind, body, everything. You have your own opinions, you decide what you want to do, and you allow the man, as I told you, this is a formula for men. Ready? You love you, he loves you. You love him, he loves him. You think about what you're going to eat, he thinks about what you're going to eat. You think about what he's going to eat, he thinks about what he's going to eat. As the feminine, you are the inspiration. You are the inspiration to the masculine. So when you put yourself first, he puts you first. When you put him first, he puts him first. That is a very, very simple thing. Men at their core feel what the feminine is driving them to do. Take yourself on an experience of solo interaction with yourself. You have to stop seeing yourself as the mirror to other people to really cultivate black cat energy and start building self-reliance in your daily life. Stop asking people, this is exercise 1, what they think that you should do. I am guilty of this. I'm still guilty of this. I have decision fatigue as a mom of 2 young children. I sometimes have people who help me when I need to work with my kids, and I'll be asking the poor girl who helps me, like, what do you think I should do? I just have decision fatigue, okay? Just someone else decide for me. But true black cat energy means you're the source of your own independence and thought. It doesn't mean isolation. It doesn't mean a lack of caring for other people. It just simply means you have an independence of thought, mystery, and oversharing. This is the second thing that you must understand in black cat energy. Possessing mystery and understanding what that means that you have that idea of playing a game in a really, really the good sense of it. Playfulness is at the core of feminine energy, and especially black cat energy. If you embrace mystery, you don't overshare. You let people come to you and you open up slowly, making it tantalizing and exciting. The key to it, if I was to put it practically, is, let's say you see him on Saturdays, but on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, you've already the whole week told him everything via text, because we women, we like to share so much. But the thing is, there'll be nothing left for him to hear about on Saturday. Be a little bit mysterious. Don't always talk about everything straight away. Let him ask some questions, listen, all of that good stuff. Another key factor that I would strongly advise: don't fill conversational gaps. Let time and energy flow naturally. We always fill gaps as women. We always are filling gaps in a conversation. If you're having a conversation with him, you're there yabba yabba yabba, constantly talking because you don't want to leave any gaps unfilled. And the reality is, you will learn more about him if you leave gaps. We miss a lot of what men are actually telling us, because men are actually quite honest. I know we all say men lie, but they actually are quite transparent in what they always tell you. They're kind of upfront. We just choose not to hear it. The attributes you see in him are actually your own attributes. The honesty and the good sense of humor are actually yours and not his, because you're always filling the gaps. When he is sitting there not talking about much, not doing much, you're filling the gaps. You're giving him the personality that you have. If you allow space, you allow a person to come forward and actually tell you stuff. We're always trying to audition for him as if he's the one who's Simon Cowell. When you're Simon Cowell, you should be the one who lets him come to you. Magnetism. Principle of Black Cat energy: attract and don't chase. Attract means you're working on yourself constantly, becoming a better and better and better and better version of yourself. That is the game of life. And Black Cat energy is naturally magnetic. The Black Cat knows that she does not have to chase. You literally sit there in your embodiment of femininity and know he's going to come to you. Just know it in your solar plexus, in your soul, that he is going to come to you. Know your worth. Stop trying to run and prove. I will tell you one thing: that no man has ever loved a woman for what she has done for him. Maybe he liked her, maybe he kept her around, maybe he used her as a placeholder, but no man ever, ever, ever loved a woman for what she did for him. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Don't be a good girl, be a happy girl. You don't need to prove everything you can do in order for him to love you. You need to know how to make yourself happy. Focus on what you want. People will be drawn to your energy. The more self-love you have in this like really warm, calm, true way of self-empathy, the more he will love you. In daily life, when you walk into a room, understand that you are allowed to take up space in that room. A lot of us are trying to hide. We feel small, we don't want to take up space, or we have cushioning and protection around us because we're afraid of taking up space. A lot of people hold even physical weight and habits because they are scared to appear in the world and truly appear in the world. Black Cat energy can protect you from a lot of things. From, if you truly get to love yourself and value your own opinion, you can start to hear your own opinion. We're so told by even beauty industries what's beautiful, what we should look like, what we should do, and women are very, very gullible to influence. Yes, I said women. Yes, women are very gullible to influence because we are biologically predispositioned to hear our children. I can hear two opinions and completely change my mind within a space of an hour, and then I can change it back. I can understand so many different opinions, and I'm sure you can too. So allowing yourself to be with yourself allows you to cultivate your own opinion. Black Cat energy will affect your relationship in a positive way. It allows you not to only see the man you're with for who he truly is, because you're not running around trying to change who he is. And let this be known, you cannot change a man. For everyone who tells me, oh, but what if he cheats and I don't check his phone? Well, he'll cheat anyway. If he wants to cheat, he will cheat. If he doesn't want to cheat, he won't cheat. There's nothing you can do. Your feeling that you can control it is your codependence, and that is a toxic trait. Your independence will allow you to understand that you can't fix someone incomplete. You can't change someone because you are focusing on you. You've got so much life-giving energy in you that you could share to yourself, but you're trying to share to him. You cannot focus on yourself, and all of this energy you've got to give goes on him, and it's futile because you can't change another person, yet you are there neglected. You are totally neglected and not looked after. Whenever you find yourself seeking external validation, ask yourself, what would I do if I trusted myself? That is your prompt. Look, it started raining harder because it knows I am telling the truth. Mother Nature is Black Cat energy. She knows I'm telling the truth. What would I do if I trusted myself right now? Before you ask someone else, what would I do if I trusted myself right now. Embrace solitude. If people can't hang out with you, embrace that solitude. Get to know yourself. And lastly, develop emotional resilience. Be comfortable with rejection. Be comfortable with not getting a reply back. Be comfortable with time, space, continuum of the fact that he has not replied to you. Think about it this way. Before we had phones and access to text, you would have to wait to hear from somebody. Even before then, before we had phones, you'd have to wait for some pigeon to fly to you and deliver the message, okay? We are comfortable with what we are used to. Be comfortable with being with yourself and having some space between you and the person who is the object of your affection. Build black cat energy into your routine. Start with things that prioritize you. Start with things that build your wellness. The biggest tip I can give you is build an aspect of your routine every week. This week you're drinking more water, next week you're taking your vitamins, and it amplifies. Don't do it all at once, but start putting things into your life that prioritize you over somebody else and stick to them like you would if it was someone else. Practice affirmations. I am magnetic and I trust my own path. I am comfortable in my own skin. I do not chase other people. I attract people. Last but not least, when facing criticism or when facing someone to bait you, like some of you are dating narcissists, you know, I can't help that. It's who you like, right? You need to form a way of reacting to criticism that isn't emotional and really reactive. You need to be okay with people's opinions. Oh, I think she looks great in that dress. Yeah, she does. Oh, I don't like what you're wearing. No, I like it. A lack of emotional reaction and emotional connectivity to other people. Try it. Even if you don't like it, try not being so emotionally connected to other people and seeking their validation. Become Her is opening November 1st, 2024. It's an 8-week comprehensive course with me, worksheets, everything about how to become her or the black cat. And we have a community, everything. So check it out. There's an early bird special until October 14th. Get it if you get that video by then. If not, then it's open until the 1st of November and then doors close. And I don't think we'll be bringing it out again. But yeah. Okay. I'll see you on the next one. Love you lots like jelly shots. Bye.